Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Chad and Julie dash to Everett, pounding on the door as they descend the Horton house stairs. The newscaster informs them, panting, that Holly Jonas overdosed yesterday night. Everett says they have to blow this subject wide open as the three of them bemoan Salem's drug problem. Jude sleeps through the night at home, which amazes Sloan and Eric, but they miss rocking him to sleep and giving him a bottle. Eric wants to cherish these times because he didn't get to spend them with Mickey and Holly when he first entered their life. Eric goes on to say that he believed Holly would accomplish great things in life because she was intelligent and inquisitive. Nicole is undoubtedly quite proud of Sloan. Eric affirms that her pride and joy is Holly. Nicole wonders how Holly failed to realize that she wasn't really okay or joyful as she sat by her bedside. She begs her unconscious daughter's forgiveness while sobbing. Marlena informs Kayla in the hospital lobby that Tate has been taken into custody for having the medications that led to Holly's overdose. Marlena is unsure of Nicole's plans in the event that her daughter passes away. Kayla believes Tate is guilty, but she is unsure of how he will. On the loading dock of the bistro, EJ angrily accuses Stefan of causing Holly's illness. Stefan responds by blaming EJ for not lending a hand with Clyde when he asked. EJ yells that Stefan is trafficking in tainted drugs and putting Salemites' lives in peril. In an effort to keep Gabby safe, why not just arrest Stefan now, he wonders. Kayla informs Nicole that Holly is no longer taking medicines and that she still has significant brain function, but that she will need to remain on a ventilator. Holly is in her room. Marlena has no idea how challenging this is for Nicole. Nicole notes that EJ, who is adamant about getting someone to pay, finds it challenging as well. She apologizes. She is aware that someone is Tate. Marlena is as well, particularly considering Tate's lack of drug use. Nicole never imagined Holly utilizing either. She accuses herself of not paying attention since she was so overcome with grief. While Kayla comforts Nicole, Marlena leaves to give Eric a call regarding Holly. Sloan receives a credit card authorization message for $1,200 worth of champagne as Eric dashes off. "What a bitch, son," she yells. Sloan barges into a drunken Leo's room at the Salem Inn, Jude in tow. She is unable to support his extravagant spending habits. They will also make Eric suspicious. Leo gives in. Once Lady Whistleblower is operational again, he will have his own spending money. However, if she doesn't play her cards right, he'll reveal all of her filthy little secrets to Salem. Stefan makes a threat on the dock that if his brother arrests him, he will turn on him. He makes the point that EJ is the only one who can assist in getting rid of Clyde Weston, their shared enemy. That is, unless he wants Nicole to know he did nothing at all to keep drugs off the streets. Stefan can't put the responsibility on EJ. It's time for him to clear up this problem on his own after making his decision. If he doesn't, he will be permanently defeated by EJ. After some back and forth, Stefan informs EJ that, especially in light of the loss of his kid, he truly feels sorry for Holly, Nicole, and himself. That also tears his heart. Nicole sobs because her heart can't bear losing another kid as Eric enters Holly's room. Eric gives her a hug. She separates, not willing to accept that Holly won't have a future. Eric joins her in prayer, and Holly begins to seize. Chad first objects to the suggestion, but eventually sends $5,000 in petty cash so Everett can reimburse informants. Julie asks Chad whether he thinks Everett is endangering himself after he leaves the house. Chad recounts Everett's experiences as a young, daring journalist covering the conflict between Israel and Lebanon. Chad has great regard for him because he is an amazing journalist. Julie observes that Stephanie must have felt difficult when Everett reappeared in her life. Chad acknowledges this, but he is pleased that Everett is employed because Abigail treasured the papers so much. In addition, the tale should make Salem safer for all of the residents as well as for his children. Julie is aware that Abigail would be ecstatic about him. She shares her pride in him. Leo receives a financial app from Sloane at the Salem Inn, which places him on a monthly stipend. If she runs out of money, the ride ends for him. Therefore, she gives him the command to make it last. Despite his fury at being placed on a budget, Leo offers to help them both achieve their goals. EJ dismisses Stefan's sincere remarks outside the bistro. He will never be able to forgive him for his contribution to his wife's already unbearable suffering. Everett strolls over to the pier. In the hopes that EJ will have time for a few questions, he introduces himself. "I don't," EJ replies sorely and walks away. After introducing himself, Everett asks Stefan for a statement regarding what happened at the party. Although Stefan regrets what transpired, he cannot influence the preferences of others. On the other hand, they are strengthening the property's security. Stefan answers directly when asked that while he is pained for Holly and her mother, he does not feel guilty for what happened to her. Chad tells Julie at the Horton house that he still hopes to see or speak with Abigail. The realization that he will never again see her face shocks him more and more with each passing day. Julie assures him that Doug and she both adore Abigail, and that she will always be in his heart and in his children. She extends an invitation to Chad to return so they may assist with the kids. Chad agrees. Julie is aware of how much Abigail's passing devastated him, but he still has a long life ahead of him and a lot of love to offer and receive. She tells him not to let go of that. After Kayla calms Holly, she informs Nickel that seizures often don't result in long-term brain damage as long as they aren't repeated or severe. Eric assures Nickel that he would be there for her and Holly after she goes. When EG walks in, they embrace. Theresa asked Holly and Tate if they were enjoying themselves, and Holly quickly stuffed the baggie of pills into her purse. "What's wrong?" inquired Tate. Theresa claimed to be all right. Tate informed Holly that both of his parents were drug addicts as Theresa left. "There is no way I'm taking those pills, and neither should you," Tate murmured. Holly groaned and pointed out that the pills were only ADHD medications. "Everybody does it," according to Holly. "Well, not me, and I didn't think that you did either," Tate replied. Holly, perplexed, brought up the fact that she had given Tate some marijuana when they first met. "That is not weed, Holly. Those are amphetamines," Tate replied. Holly said that she felt energized by the medicines. "So, you need to feel better and have more energy tonight when you're with me," replied Tate. "You don't understand. They'll make things more fun for both of us," Holly replied. Tate declined. Holly walked away, calling Tate a goody two-shoes. Stephanie concurred when Everett said in the main room that he was schmoozed out. After Everett proposed that they leave the party covertly, they did so. Leo crept up close to Stefan, not far away. "I'm the only one at this party who truly understands you," stated Leo. Leo informed Stefan that both of their soulmates were imprisoned when he inquired as to how. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.